It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the spotlight is on George Kittle, who's closing in on 1,000 yards receiving on the year. It's the Bears and the Commanders, all that and more, coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. They come in riding high, just one loss in their last 7 games.
It's a very focused team, very disciplined. They've kept the penalties to a minimum, and they're winning football games.
But meanwhile, for the visiting Commanders, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column. The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And off we go from Soldier Field. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing right away is Daniels. And his first pass is incomplete. You look at this Bears defense. They were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. Open man here is Benson. So he stopped for no gain. And it'll be 4th down. Washington going to send out their punter. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. Taken in at the 22. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a second-round pick back in April's draft.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
In last week's game for Kittle, there are the numbers. 12 catches, 117 yards.
And he's trying to prove the adage, it's not just how you start, it's how you finish. And he is finishing awfully strong, takes great care of his body. I expect him to go ahead and put a capper on this season.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Bullard connects with Kittle underneath. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Benson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Throwing now is Daniels. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Phillips. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. On 1st down, it's Benson. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. He'll take a shot for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. Washington going to send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. The drive starts with a handoff to Perine. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. From the 29, here's 2nd and 2. Again, here's Perine. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Trying for it with Perine. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Back to throw now on first down. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Bullard, that's complete. Rome Odunze. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Up the middle, here's Perine. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense back out there. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. From the 25, here's a 2nd down and 9. To the air goes Daniels. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Brandon, never ceases to amaze me just how fast these defensive ends are in the game nowadays. Part of that is what we've seen in college football, where they've gotten smaller and faster on the defensive side of the ball. But they've brought that to the NFL because it is hard for an offensive lineman to keep them away from the quarterback.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to Sennett, the tight end. And he is going to lose yardage here. Washington going to send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at the 43. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return, and the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. They come up here now 1st down. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Bullard. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a 1st-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the 1st down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. A give left side for Perine. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. They'll run it here with Perine. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Flush to it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack. This kick is good. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point a drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
They'll start on the ground with Benson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action, now it's Daniels. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Daniels looking to throw. There's a short one pulled in by Simmons. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The offense on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. A throw out wide going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
This is taken at about the 14. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Chicago offense set to get started. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Looking to throw. Bullard. A pass complete to Odunze. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. Operating from the gun. Bullard. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Bears had 8-5 to start play. And they've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Back to throw. Bullard. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a 1st. But Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off play action. Bullard. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Operating from the gun. Bullard. And Kittle catching the slant. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. A toss play. Here's Pirine. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. 3rd down and 6.
Looking to throw. Bullard. Touchdown Bears! George Kittle with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So that drive goes a full 80 yards in 10 plays.
And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. And here we go on the next drive for Washington.
Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
This is 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Benson.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Off the play fake, Daniels.
Rolling to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
They run over center with Benson.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now Daniels.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 42. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
A give up the middle with Benson.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Here's Daniels.
And he's got the 1st as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore.
And out of bounds right around the 20.
From the 20, here's second and a couple.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Back onto the field comes this offense led by George Kittle. You look at the numbers for him, and 1,000 yards obviously well within his sights barring injury. He will get there. The question, will he get there in this game?
Well, he would love to. Duh, right? Of course he would. But, you know, watching him play this year, we often talk about defenses, you know, allocating extra resources to try and stop a guy of his ilk, right? But you know what else kicks in? His pride to say, okay, I don't care how many you throw in my direction, I'm still going to find a way to get open. I will use different moves. I will move against formation. I will come underneath routes and try and run through some people and kind of get natural picks in order to work his way open. He wants to get that 1,000, and he doesn't want any less passes to come to his direction.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Here's 3rd and 7.
Back to throw. Bullard. Allen here on the screen. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. Oh, we made a big deal about catch number 1,000, as we should. Now he's at 1,001, so he's building towards 2,000, Charles.
I like your optimism, and I love your math. Let's go ahead and get the next 1,000, and he started on it already.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Back to throw again.
He'll get this into the hands of Odunze.
And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A 40-yard punt, no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Commanders back out late in this first half.
And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
And they go play action. Daniels.
Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is fielded at the 27. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The Bears going to get one more possession in this first half. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. And 2nd down.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he is going to lose yardage here. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. And it's the Panthers who are out in front. Kyron Williams, the lone touchdown there as he's cashed one in on the ground. From there, we'll head up to Indy to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting Jags who are out in front. A couple of touchdowns there for Travis Etienne. Lastly, let's get to Pittsburgh to check on the Steelers at home in Acrisure Stadium. In that game, all square as they take on the visiting Cowboys. This has certainly been a fun one to watch so far. We knew this was going to be a battle, and we have not been disappointed. This is the kind of game that could wind up hinging on which side could play mistake-free football the rest of the way.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And the Bears offense set to go to begin the 3rd quarter.
Throwing to start the drive.
Bullard throws quickly. He's got George Kittle.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks.
Oh, that's a nice job of clearing space in the middle of the field for your tight end. He's going to start behind the line and run an angle route, hoping to kind of get lost in the middle of the field. And this is put right on him, and he's able to pick up a 1st down.
And some room to work. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
24 yards to gain there. Another 1st down as well.
That's a nice explosive play there, and this defense told us we have to have our eyes right on their RPO sets, and they did not have their eyes right.
I love that term, eyes right, meaning they have to be in the proper place and read your keys. And the smart thinking guy running an offense can see when you break down on that, and he took full advantage of it.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Looking to throw.
Bullard, pass complete there to Harrison.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. A quick throw to Odunze on the RPO. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Now a 2nd and 2. Moore, the motion man right. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And the Bears are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. And we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort.
Right back to him on 1st down. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Bears take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And the Washington offense going back to work. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Another run here with Benson. And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that
run. There's a short one pulled in by Simmett.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun, Daniels. He finds his man, complete. It's Phillips. And a nice spin into some open field.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders.
A big play there. 62 yards.
And the Commanders are able to cut into that deficit.
And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
An extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the result, a touchdown for Washington.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bears offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. Complete on the quick throw to Moore.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now. 2nd and long.
And he will find his man on the outside.
Down the left sideline. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down at the 25-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to lose yardage here. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. From the gun on 3rd down. Bullard working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 12-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Able to slither by. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down. Back to throw. Bullard. Toward the pylon. Caught. Touchdown. George Kittle with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Bears are able to extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Now the try here for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly down into the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Throwing now is Daniels. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Janet Johnson. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 41.
Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Oh, Odunze wide open. It's complete.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards, the final tally.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Jamin Davis there to bring him down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
2 yards gets them back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10.
Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. 1st level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way to field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it. So they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides to be thrilled with that.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Commanders' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Benson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. Over the middle, complete. It's Benson.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. This to McLaurin out on the left side. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Over the middle, that's the tight end Senate.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 32-yard line.
Daniels looking to throw.
And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
To the air goes Daniels.
He finds his man, complete. It's Phillips. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Now Daniels. He's got the connection to Moore. And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and 6. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
43 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, as the game goes on, I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there.
With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Here's Bass now for the extra point.
He's got it, and the score's now 27-14. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Looking to throw. Bullard.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down.
That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
That time, finally, a measure of revenge as they get him down behind the line.
It almost felt like relief, didn't it? Because with the success he's had throughout this game, you'd almost expect him to get free and pick up 10 to 15 every time he takes off. Not in that case. That has to feel good for the defense.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. A 4-yard pickup that gets them going forward, but still 15 yards left on 3rd down.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got Allen. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. This will wind up a loss on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here's Daniels. That pass complete to Moore.
Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
3rd down and 13.
Back to throw. Daniels. He finds his man. Complete. It's Moore.
And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that when that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. Now a 2nd and 6.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Now a handoff running through the middle.
The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
That'll be their 2nd, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is going to have the Bears first. And that should be the capper.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for Chicago, the final 3 weeks are going to tell the story as they move to 9-5 on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Packers will come to town. Meanwhile, for Washington, the loss might knock them out of playoff contention as they drop to 6-8. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.